But let's get into some of the psychology and ideology behind this. People keep talking about we're at the end of the age of extraction. Donald Trump doesn't realize it, but coal, gas, you name it, oil, are going to run out in the next 30 or 40, 50 years. But something people don't talk about is that we're also at the end of what I would call the age of extermination. Right? One of this system's ideologies, one of the things behind it, is if you don't fit in the system, you die. And I say, wait a minute, Eddie. I know you're giving a sermon, but that sounds a little extreme for Sunday morning. But is it really? So when we came to this country, by we I mean Western Europeans, a certain population didn't really fit with what they wanted to do here, did they? What did we do to them? We tried to exterminate them, right? No other way to put it. I mean, I wish I could put it nicer. It was genocide, right? You don't fit here. That doesn't fit here. So when the industrial system, when it sees something it doesn't like, it has the ethic of extermination. Now let's take a, so what does that mean in agriculture? What does that mean for our food supply? Well, we have these huge, 58% of Americans' farmland right now is in genetically engineered corn and soy that feeds almost nobody, feeds our cars, feeds these animal factories, goes into high fructose corn syrup, right? So 58% of our cropland is now in these genetically engineered crops and not feeding virtually anybody. So when they tell you we're feeding the world, that is a complete lie. They're feeding their bottom line. And when they say, oh, unless we have genetic engineering, we can't feed the world because we'd have to go into all these important natural areas. No, take your 58% of genetically engineered crops out there, corn and soy, turn them into nutritious food, into a variety of grains, and then we should judge our acreage not by yield per acre, but by nutrition per acre. By that, we're one of the worst countries in the world. But what happens when you have these huge monocultures? Plants that we call weeds grow in. They don't fit the system, do they? Even if they're nutritious, right? Even if they're a milkweed, which the butterflies require for their survival. So what do we do to them? We exterminate them, right? And what about those insects that don't fit with the system? What do you do to them? We spray insecticides, right? So when we have these huge monocultures that encourage weeds, that encourage fungi, that encourage insects, we use these pesticides, right? But are they really pesticides? Rachel Carson, in the last page of Silent Spring, one of my great heroes, by the way, says that the entire industrial agricultural system is based on Neanderthal biology, right? That's the idea that if you don't like something in nature, you can kill it and it's going to work, right? Well, that was their idea, right? So they call them pesticides. Now, if you look at this, just for those who are not totally familiar with it, so you get pesticides, that's the big frame. Under pesticides, you've got insecticides, supposed to kill insects. You got herbicides, killing your weeds. You got fungicides, kill all those fungi that we don't seem to like. And then you got rodenticides that kill your rats and mice and rodents. So those are the four categories: insecticides, herbicides, rodenticides, and fungicides under the labeling pesticides. So sometimes that's confusing because they'll call a herbicide a pesticide and an insecticide a pesticide. And so if you want to sort of clear that up in your head, there you go. But are they really pesticides? So for example, an insecticide, these neonicotinoids that I just talked to you about our victory on, they kill the bees. They're not really good at killing anything else, actually. And they're very ineffective because the way they use these systemic pesticides is they coat the seeds with them, and then when the rain comes, it's like an M&M. The coating goes off and then goes into every cell of the plant, but about 95% of it just washes into our rivers, where it's killing a lot of the insect life that we require for our fish life. But it's also killing the bees. Are the bees pests? No. So Roundup is supposed to kill the weeds, right? Monsanto's Roundup. And it's killing milkweed. Is milkweed a pest? And the monarch butterflies, in their 3-generation journey to come across the country, and we just got, thank God, the Department of Interior to begin to look at the monarchs as an endangered species through a lot of effort and work by my staff. Are the monarch butterflies a pest? No. And Clepyrophos and a number of other pesticides that my organization, along with NRDC and a few others, had finally gotten the Obama administration to say they were going to ban because it destroys the brains of children. It's toxic to the brains of our children. Are our children pests? So what do we call them pesticides for? It doesn't seem to be very accurate, does it? No. I mean, humans aren't pests. I know there's exceptions in Washington right now. I'm talking about the vast number of humans, not the few that are pests. Yeah, they're really biocides. We should never call them pesticides. They're biocides. They kill all life. And there is no, the great unity of life between plants and animals, including the human animal, is there so that these biocides kill us all. But not only are they incredibly dangerous, but who's going to bat last? Well, let's take antibiotics. What's happening with antibiotics? What happens to the bugs? They get resistant, don't they? We have all these antibiotic-resistant bugs right now, right? And it's a real threat. I mean, it's a, you know, the whole medical paradigm is also based on this extermination. If there's a bad bacteria in there, what are we going to do? We're going to kill all your bacteria. But we're going to get that one. We're going to exterminate it. Well, that's not going to work because the bugs have gotten used to it. The bugs are resistant. And so where are we going with that now in our society? In a good direction. What's it called? Probiotics. We're saying we're going to get away from this whole mindset of extermination and this whole culture of death. We're going to say instead of killing that which we don't like in our system, we are going to build and create a better environment for the positive bacteria. It's a whole change in thought, isn't it? You see this shift in that paradigm? And right now, we are at peak herbicide. Roundup was the only broad spectrum, relatively, and believe me, it's a cancer causer, so it's not non-toxic, but relatively non-toxic. There are no other Roundups. So right now, the Monsanto, the reason they're doing all these mergers is that their entire business, Monsanto, is based on selling these Roundup-ready crops. But now the weeds don't die when you spray Roundup on them. They're resistant. 60%, right, of our farmland now has these super weeds. Can't kill them with Roundup, and there's no new Roundup, just like antibiotics. So what are they doing? They're going back to Agent Orange. Dow says we're going to be selling Agent Orange tolerant corn. Yeah, why not? You know, Vietnam, a long time ago. And then Monsanto said, oh no, we don't want you to inherit our business now that Roundup doesn't work anymore. We're going to go with dicamba. Dicamba is one of the most toxic, and dicamba's big problem, and by the way, we're in litigation to stop both of these approvals right now. Dicamba's real problem is that after you spray it, and if it's warm and moist, it comes back up in a cloud. This is a herbicide that kills anything that's green and will move a mile. So if you've got your organic apple orchard 2 miles from this field, comes down and it'll kill everything on your apple orchard. There are literally dozens of suits all around the country now because of Monsanto's dicamba. Here you are, you're a farmer, you've been working on your farm for years and years and years, and you wake up in the morning, you look outside, and your whole farm's dead. The state of Arkansas, hardly the center of organic agriculture in this country, has now banned dicamba. Banned it because of this. So they're in trouble. Nature bats last. And for you baseball fans out there, it bats 1,000. So when I said before that we were going to win, it was kind of a little bit of a misnomer. Because nature is going to win. And if we ally ourselves with nature's way, we will win with it.